This is R.D. Sharma Solutions, Class 11, Chapter 23, The Straight Lines. Exercise is 23.15. Question number 1 is find the distance of the point 4, 5 from the straight line 3x minus 5y plus 7 equals 0. So, the questions which are coming here, the formula which we are going to use is almost similar. Is the same concept is there. So there is a point and there is a line. So we want to find out the distance from that line of this point. So this is a perpendicular distance. Now if this is x1, y1 and this equation of this line is ax plus by plus c equals 0, that means the x1, y1 has to be put in place of x and y. The equation will become ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by, we take the coefficient of x, coefficient of y, take them, square them, add them and take the under root. That is under root a square plus b square. And this will always be in mod. Why in mod? Because the distance cannot be negative. It can be, this point could be either on either side, could be on either side of this line. That is why we have minus positive both. So we take always positive unless otherwise specified. So first equation is 3x minus 5y plus 7 equals 0. And here we have a is 3, b is minus 5 and c is 7 here. So we have a formula here, ax1. Now in place of x1 and y1, we are going to put 4 and 5. So this will be 3 into x minus 5 into y plus c, that is 7 equals 0. 3 and 5 remains like this. X and y will be replaced by 4 and 5. So when you solve it, and there is one more thing, under root a square plus b square. So you have to take 3 square plus 5 square under root, minus 5 square actually. So 6 by under root 34 is the distance. Question number 2, this is, if the length of the perpendicular from the point 1, 1 to the line ax minus by plus c equals 0, be unity, that is unity means 1. Show that 1 by c plus 1 by a minus 1 by b equals c by 2ab. So we have distance from point 1, 1 and same thing we are going to do as I just discussed earlier. So this is the line. So in place of x and y we are going to put 1, 1. So x is 1, y is 1. So a into 1 minus b into 1 plus c divided by under root a square plus b square. And this distance is given as unity and this is 1. Unity is 1 and mod. So don't worry about the mod right now because we are going to square it eventually. A minus b plus c equals under root a square plus b square. Now square both the sides. So when you square it, take a minus b as 1 and then c as 1 and then square, and then you can expand a minus b later. Or you can take a and c together then minus b like this, whichever you want. So the final thing which is going to come here is a square plus b square plus c square minus 2ab plus 2ac minus 2bc equals a square plus b square. A square b square will cancel. So c square minus 2ab plus 2ac minus 2bc. And if you see here in the question it is given that 2 is in the denominator. 2 is in the denominator. So we'll take all the content with 2 on one side and c square on one side. So this will be 2ab plus 2bc minus 2ac equals c square. Okay. So we are taking 2, taking in the denominator, and then we have this one. Now divide left hand side, right hand side. Divide both sides by ABC. So 2ABC, here is a negative sign. I'll just change as 2AC as minus 2AC. But dividing it by ABC, so this is 2AC and this becomes CC goes, so C by 2AB. AB, so 1 by C, and BC, 1 by A, and minus and AC, so 1 by B. So 1 by A plus 1 by C minus 1 by B equals C by. This is how we are going to make it. So 1 by c plus 1 by, this is the final one. This is question number 3. Find the length of the perpendicular from the origin to the straight line joining the 2 points whose coordinates are a cos alpha, a sin alpha, and this is the first coordinate, a cos beta and comma a sin beta. This is the second coordinate. So first thing is that the length of the perpendicular we have to find out. Before that, we have to find out the equation of the line. So equation of the line, the earlier formula I said that will only be applicable here then. So origin means we have to start from 0, 0. Origin means 0, 0. So the situation here is this is 0, 0. And from here we have a straight line. And this distance, the coordinates are given. So coordinates are a cos alpha, a sin alpha, and a cos beta, and a sin beta. So the equation of the line with 2 points, we know that. Let me just re-emphasize it. Y minus y1 equals y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. This is our line equation when we have two endpoints as x1 y1 and x2 y2. So this is so take it as x1 y1. This is x1 y1 and this is as x2 y2. Now I'll show you here only because it will take a lot of time if I actually do it. So I'll show you here y minus a sin alpha and x minus a cos alpha. X1 y1 we have taken y minus y1, y minus a sin alpha, and x minus x1, that is x minus a cos alpha. Now y2 minus y1 is a sin beta minus a sin alpha, and this is x2 minus x1, a cos beta minus a cos alpha. Take a common, a will get cancelled. Sin beta minus sin alpha by cos beta minus cos alpha. We'll use the formula here. Sin beta minus alpha is 2 cos beta plus alpha by 2 sin beta minus alpha by 2. So this will be 2 cos beta plus alpha by 2 sin beta minus alpha by 2. Cos beta minus cos alpha is 2 sin beta plus alpha by 2 sin alpha minus beta by 2. Okay. Now here see sin alpha minus beta, you can write it also like this, or you can take minus outside and it will be sin beta minus alpha by 2. So that we get sin gets cancelled. So this is okay. So what do you get? 2 gets cancelled. Cos by sin is cot beta plus alpha by 2. Cos plus sin. And this is sin gets cancelled. Negative you take outside, that is alpha minus beta by 2 is beta minus alpha by 2. So take minus outside and you can just cancel it out. 2 cancel, cos beta plus alpha by 2 and sin beta plus alpha by 2. This is minus cot beta plus alpha by 2. Now we have come here. Now I'll make an equation like this because ultimately we have to find or write this in the form of ax plus by plus c equals 0. And then only we can apply that formula for the perpendicular. So we don't have a denominator, we can always change this to either. So I'll just show you how to make this equation. How does this come? Because we have to multiply it there, x and y, and the constant term has to be in front of us so that we apply that formula. So this line is important. Okay, before that. So how does it go like this? Y minus a sin alpha equals minus cot alpha plus beta by 2 and x minus a cos alpha. So this is ax plus by plus c form. This is what we have to equate. So y minus a sin alpha, I'm multiplying it, minus cot alpha plus beta by 2 into x, minus is plus a cos alpha cot alpha plus beta by 2. This is what. So now take all on the left hand side. Now you can take this because negative you can take it on the positive or this y or a sin alpha on one side. This is up to you. So what do you get? X cot beta alpha plus beta by 2, then we have y minus a sin alpha, and take this also on that side. Minus a cos alpha plus beta by 2. So all this equation, now this equation is ready for us. Now I'll find out the distance from 0, 0. And you know that from 0, 0, that means x and y, we have to put 0. So only constant term will be there. Only constant term will be there. So only we have to find out this c, constant term. And this constant term divided by under root of the coefficient of x and coefficient of y. So we have 1 square plus cot alpha plus beta by 2 whole square. And this is minus a sin c. Minus is ultimately going to cancel out because it's mod. A sin alpha plus a cos alpha cot alpha plus beta by 2 under root. You have under root x and y coordinates, or you can say the coefficients. So under root 1 plus cot square alpha plus beta by 2. We know cosec square theta is 1 plus cosec square theta. 1 plus cot square theta is, so we can just write it like, so under root cosec square under root will get cancelled. So what we get? A sin alpha plus a cos alpha cot alpha plus beta by 2 and divided by cosec square alpha cosec square will, so cosec square alpha plus beta by 2 1 plus cot square alpha, this theta was there. Let me tell you again, a sin alpha by cosec alpha plus beta by 2 and this plus a cos alpha cot alpha plus beta by 2 and cosec alpha plus beta by 2. Okay, so we are taking it up. Cosec will go up and what does it make? It will be sin alpha plus beta by 2. This is the lower one. Cosec we have taken it up and here we have a cos alpha cot alpha plus beta by 2 and cosec alpha plus beta by 2 and this is going to be cot is cos by sin. Cos by sin, sin gets cancelled because cosec will go up. So this is cos by cot theta. Let me tell you in theta terms. Cot theta, cosec will go and to be sin theta. Cot theta is cos theta by sin theta. And this is multiplied by sin theta. So sin theta gets cancelled. So what do you get? Cos theta. So this is cos theta we are talking about, cos alpha plus beta by 2. Right? Cos alpha was already there. Now you can take a outside. It's a constant. So when you take it out, you see this is sin alpha plus beta by 2 and cos alpha plus beta by 2. So you know the formula? What is the formula? This is simply cos the first term minus the second term. Means cos theta 1 minus theta 2. Theta 1 here is alpha plus beta by 2. Theta 2 is alpha. Okay. So this is how we take the, just write the formula. And alpha plus beta by 2 minus alpha is what? Alpha plus beta by 2. Alpha plus beta, I'll show you how does this beta minus alpha by 2 come. Alpha plus beta by 2 minus alpha plus beta minus 2 alpha by 2. Alpha minus 2 alpha is minus alpha, so beta minus alpha by 2. Or this is a cos beta minus alpha by 2. So cos beta minus alpha by 2 and cos minus theta is plus cos theta. Cos minus theta is plus cos theta. So what do you get? A cos alpha minus beta by 2. A cos alpha minus beta by 2. Okay. So this is the required distance. A we have taken beta minus alpha to alpha minus beta. I hope you got the idea. It's a cos alpha minus beta by 2. This is the final answer. This is the final answer. This is question number 4. Show that the perpendiculars let fall from any points on the straight line 2x plus 11y minus 5 equals 0 upon the two straight lines 24x plus 7y equals 20 and 4x minus 3y minus 2 equals 0 are equal to each other. So let me tell you the scenario, what we are trying to do here. The scenario here is, there is a line. On that line we have a point. So this line is given 2x plus 11y minus 5 equals 0. And this, so we have two straight lines here. So I'm just, I don't know where these line goes. I'm just giving you an idea. So from that point, we have two perpendiculars, d1 and d2. So this is the perpendicular distance. So d1 and d2 are equal. This we have to tell, right? So say the point is x1, y1. And now we are dropping a perpendicular. What is this line? This is 24. X plus 7y equals 20. Minus 20 equals 0. You can write like that. Ultimately, we would like to have that form. Here the second line is 4x minus 3y minus 2 equals 0. Now, this x1, y1, because we have a subscript here. So let us make it as AB. Let us have it as AB. So now we have because this A and B is lying on this line. 2x plus 11y minus 5. We are putting A and B here. So 2a plus 11y minus 5 equals 0. So b equals 5 minus 2a by 11. This is your equation. B equals 5 minus a, this by 11. Now this point, let me tell you again, this point is lying on this line. That is why I have done this. 2a plus 11b minus 5. And from that we have found b equals 5 minus 2a by 11. Or you can say, you can also take a in terms of b. Not required that you always take b in terms of a. Now d1 and d2 are perpendicular. D1 and d2 are perpendicular. So what is the perpendicular distance we have just seen? How to find out? So 24x plus 7y minus 20 equals 0. So if you drop a perpendicular from AB, it will be 24a plus 7 into b minus this 20 equals 0. D2 is 4 into a minus 3 into b minus 2 and divided by under root 4 square plus 3 square. So this is what we do. So 24a plus 7b minus 20 by under root this coefficient of x and y square. So from here, because we have already found b equals to 5 minus 2a by 11, we'll just put it here. d1 equal 50a minus 37 by 55. And same thing we are going to do here also. 4a minus 3b minus 2 by under root 4 square 16. 3 square is 9, under root 25 is 5. So this will be 5. And I'm putting b, same thing, b as 5 minus 2a by 11. So when we put it here, this d2, 4a minus 15 plus 6a minus 12 by 11 into 5. So d2 will also come similar to the d1, 5a minus 37 by 55. So d1 equals d2. This is question number 5. Find the distance of the point of intersection of points 2x plus 3y equals 21 and 3x minus 4y plus 11 equals 0 from the line 8x plus 6y plus 5 equals 0. Let me tell you this scenario. There are two lines and these lines have an intersection point. So these are two lines and we have an intersection point. These two lines and let us say this line is L1 and this line is L2. This is L1 line, this is L2 line. So this point is the point of intersection. Now this is a distance from a line which is the third line. 8x plus 6y plus 5 is the third line. So we have to find out this distance. So we have to find out the intersection. You know how to find out the intersection. We have done it a lot. You can use either the linear method or you can use the cross multiplication method. It's up to you. So I hope that you'll be able to find out x and y, the intersection point. So 3 and 5 is going to come. 3 and 5 is the point of intersection. Now we have to find out the distance. As I told you earlier, this 8x plus 6y plus 5 equals 0. And in place of x I am putting 3. In place of y I am putting 5. And then plus 5 divided by under root 8 square plus 6 square. 8 square plus 6 square. So this is ultimately going to be 59 by 10. 59 by 10. This is the distance. No negative sign it is going to come. So 59 by 10. This is question number 6. Now, find the length of the perpendicular from the point 4, minus 7 to the line joining the origin and the point of intersection of the lines 2x minus 3y plus 14 equals 0 and 5x plus 4y minus 7 equals 0. So what is the intersection point? So we have first the intersection. Means same thing which we have done in the previous question. So 4 and minus 7. From 4 and minus 7, this is L1, this is L2. Let us assume this to be L1 and L2. These are two lines and they are intersecting. So we'll be able to find out the intersection point. Now this is the origin, 0, 0. This is origin. Now when we join this the perpendicular distance from this line 4 and minus 7. The point 4 minus 7, how far it is from 0, 0 combined with the intersection of L1 and L2. So this intersection point, I hope you'll be able to find out. This is to cross multiplication method you can use linear method, the intersection points are there. Now this point is known to you. This point is what? Minus 35 by 23 and 84 by 23. These are 2 points. Now we have 2 points of a line. You know how to find out the equation of the line. We have y2 minus y1 and y1, x1, y1, x2, y2. So x1, y1, let us take it as 0, 0. And x2, y2 as these 2 points. So let me show you here only. So this is y minus y1 and x minus x1, y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1. So you have y equals mx. We have this line, but we have to write it in the form of ax plus by plus c equals 0. Ax plus by plus c equals 0, then only we'll be able to find out the perpendicular distance. So we'll try to make this y equals minus 12 by 5x in the form ax plus by plus c. So this is the equation. Multiply both sides by 5. Take on x on left hand side. So 12x plus 5y plus 0 equals 0. So the distance from 4 minus 7. Now it's easy. 4 12 into 4 plus 5 into minus 7. And then 0 is already there. So by under root 12 square plus 5 square. So ultimately 48 minus 35 by under root 12 square plus 5 square. This is going to be 13 by 13, which is 1. the answer will be 1. Now this is question number 7. What are the points on x-axis whose perpendicular distance from the straight line x by a plus y by b is equal to 1 is a? The distance is given here. What are the points on x-axis? What do you mean by x-axis? Whichever point on x-axis you take, it will always be y equals 0. It will always be y equals 0. So you just take x as say t, or you can take any alphabet. So y exactly we know 0, but x we don't know. So this is t comma 0. Now we have to find the distance of this point from this line, x by a plus y by b equals 1. So what is the perpendicular distance from here? Well, let me write it in the form of ax plus by plus c. So 1 by a I am taking as the coefficient, 1 by x plus 1 by by, and minus 1 I am taking on the left hand side equals 0. Now ax plus by plus c equals 0, this is the form. Now distance can be easy now. Distance, how to find out? So distance is a. So as I said, the coefficient of x and y, putting x as t, y as 0. So t by a plus 1 by b, and this 0 it will be, so it will be 0. T by a and minus 1 under root 1 by a square plus 1 by b square, the coefficient of x and y. And this equals what? This equals a. This equals a. So do you get? This is 0. T by a minus 1, and I can take this root on the right hand side, and then we can square it, or we can bring a also to the denominator, whichever way it is easier. Ultimately we have to square it, a. So I took a in the denominator on the left hand side and this on the right hand side. So 1 by a square plus 1 by b square. So what do you get? So let me just square it. T minus a by a. So this is t. In the denominator you have a already. So t minus a by whole square and t minus, and this is whole square of this. Both sides we are going to square because I am trying to eliminate the under root. So t minus a whole square and t square and 1 by a square, because it will be 1 by a to the power 4. So t square, I am taking it on the, I am just going to resolve it right now. T square plus a square minus 2 into a into t. T square plus a square minus 2at, and this is 1 by a square plus 1 by b square. Now take a to the power 4 on the right hand side. This also you can do. Or you can, so we have to make it as a quadratic equation. So t square and t, we already have it. If you see, it's ax square plus bx plus c form. So we have this ax square in the form of t square and t as in the form of x. So with this a to the power 4 I am taking on the right hand side. So what do you get? T square plus a square minus 2at, and this is a square this is, and then we have this a to the power 4 b square. Now still b square is in the denominator. So let us multiply all these with b square, every element with b square. So you have b square t square plus b square a square minus 2a b square t, and this equals, you have a square plus, and a square b square actually, plus a to the power 4, right? Now a square b square gets cancelled. What is the final equation? B square t square minus 2a b square t minus 2ab square t, and a4 a to the power 4 I'm taking on the left hand side. So this is the final equation. Now we'll use the Sridharacharya formula to solve it. So how to do this? As I said, b square t square minus 2ab square t minus a raised 4 equals 0. So minus b, which is t, which is our final solution, that is x, which we use generally, minus b minus of 2ab square minus b plus minus under root b square, that is minus 2ab square. So minus 2ab whole square, 2ab square whole square minus 4 into ac. A is b square and c is minus a raised 4 okay, by 2a. So 2 into b square. The denominator we have 2b square. So what do you get here? this is minus minus is plus 2ab squared plus minus, here this is 4, I'm squaring it, 4a square b to the power 4, a square, so 4a square b raised 4, and again minus minus becomes plus, so 4b square a raised 4, minus minus becomes plus, and then the denominator we have 2b square. So a square b square, you see here, 4a square b is 4 and 4b square a 4. 4, I can take 4ab common from here. And inside this we have a square, this b square inside, and here a square inside. I am taking 4a square b square from this under root common. So this is now 4a square b square, since it is in under root, if you take under root, that is, if it comes outside, it will be 2ab. In the denominator you already have this 2b square. You have denominator as 2b square. So now let me resolve it. So I am putting under root. So this is a 2ab outside under root a square plus b square. Okay. Now 2ab square plus minus 2ab is already outside, and a square plus b square. In the denominator you have 2b square. So what do you get? Here you get 2ab square by 2b square plus minus 2ab by 2b square under root a square plus b square. Now 2 to cancel, b square gets cancelled, only a will remain. Only a is going to remain. Okay. So you have a here, a and plus minus. Here 2 gets cancelled, b cancelled, so a by b will remain, a by b. So we have a square plus b square. Now take a by b common, So when you take a by b, because in the question if you see, or in the final solution you have a by b outside. So I'm taking a by b outside, so b by a you have to multiply for the first term. So a by b I am taking, inside you are going to get b plus minus, a by b is already taken outside, b a square plus b square. So this is the final, means this is the t. But since we have plus minus, so we have 2 points. One time you take plus, one time you take minus. Right? So this is t comma 0, and you can say plus t comma 0 and minus t comma 0. So negative this one is, if you take negative this one and the positive this one, y will remain 0. Now this is question number 9 we are going to take in the next discussion. Till then, thank you so much. Take care of yourself.